Rudy Giuliani had something to say about this. Let me see what Rudy had to say about this whole situation.
Mayor Rudy Giuliani joining us now. Rudy, thank you. America's mayor. Mayor, I mean, we're kind of just in shock right now that we have our first communist mayor of the capitalist capital of the world. Your thoughts?
Well, you can't imagine how disappointed I am with all the work that I did to fix New York City, pass it on to Mike Bloomberg, with your father, Greg, Ray Kelly, who kept it going for 20 years. Greatest city in the world for 20 years. Now run by a communist. It's already in terrible shape because of Adams.
Somebody says, where is CoryxKenshin? He is not in Detroit. I don't know what y'all keep, like, I think he's dope. I think he's a great content creator. Everybody not from Detroit. It's a lot of people that's in Michigan, that's around in one of the suburbs, that's born and raised in one of the suburbs. He not from Detroit, fam. I need y'all to understand that. All right, he not in Detroit. He's a huge YouTuber. He got massive following. He do crazy views. Not in Detroit. All right. Born in Detroit, doesn't live in Detroit. Awesome. And I think that it's a lot of people that's from here and born here. Does not mean that they are in Detroit. A lot of people is in Farmington Hills, Novi, all of that stuff. Massive, got 23 million subscribers, billions of views. A lot of people are not in Detroit doing their thing. It's just the facts. It's just the facts. Like, even if you go to the Wikipedia, it'll tell you that. And I think, and again, he dope, super dope. Farmington Hills. Farmington Hills. That's just the way that it is. And ain't nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people live around or in the suburbs, but they're not necessarily in Detroit. They're not born and raised and stayed in Detroit. That's just the way that it is. But anyways, I don't want to get into that. Shout out to him. I want to get back to this Rudy Giuliani situation.
And this is a horrible blow. Here's the upside of it. This man becomes our poster child for the rest of America. I mean, you want this in Oklahoma? You want this in North Carolina? You want this in Nevada? You want this maniac left-wing moron? Now, forget that he's just a communist. He's also a supporter of extremist Islamic terrorism. He embraces the people who support that. So you have to divide the Muslim community into two groups: the peaceful and those who support the warrior Muhammad. He supports the warrior Muhammad. So in both areas, this is a disaster. The Democrat Party, a disaster for our city too.
I'm curious.
If you don't think we're going to run against him in every single county in America, believe me, we've been planning on that for a long time.
I don't know if he will. He probably won't. But it's kind of customary for a mayor-elect to check in with previous mayors. Do you anticipate something like that? I believe Eric Adams checked in with you, and maybe even Bill de Blasio.
He did, but de Blasio didn't know.
Oh, I see. So it's unlikely.
No, de Blasio never did. De Blasio was our first communist mayor. He just didn't acknowledge it the way this guy does. De Blasio's mother was a communist. De Blasio supported the Sandinistas. De Blasio went to Cuba on his honeymoon. Who the hell goes to Cuba on their honeymoon? I mean, come on. De Blasio was the first communist mayor. This guy is a little more direct about it. He's clearly a communist. But, I don't think that's the worst part. I
can't
think
believe
it's
that
the support
Sliwa
of
only got
Islamic
7%.
extremism that's the most dangerous part. I mean, your father, Greg, did an unbelievable job of protecting New York City after 9/11. And it wasn't easy. I know, because he shared it with me, a lot of the things they avoided. You get a guy like this who's sympathetic with the Islamic extremists. We're the biggest target in America. We've also been attacked more than anybody else in America. This is a disaster for New York City.
Hey, check this out, right? So I was surfing X, formerly known as Twitter, this morning, because I jumped on there and I seen that what's his name? Elon Musk. Elon Musk was on there, and so they posted exactly what the ballot looked like in New York City. What the fuck is this? Did y'all know that, first of all, Zohran Mamdani was on there twice, and then Andrew Cuomo was on the bottom right-hand corner? Did y'all know that? And Eric Adams was still left on the ballot? This is a real ballot in New York City. I almost think that it was rigged. I almost think that it was finessed. The ballot, listen, I have so much to say about this. The ballot in New York City is fucked up. They got Zohran Mamdani on there in A and D. Then you got Eric Adams, who dropped out of the race, still on the ballot. And you got Cuomo in the lower right-hand corner. Come on, bro. Come on. What we talking about, bro? And yes, I heard that too. They did not need IDs to vote. They did not need IDs to vote in New York City. Bro, this is what I'm saying. America is in shambles. We are divided. And the fact that you didn't need ID to be able to vote for the mayor of the largest city in the United States of America when it comes to population is insane. It is insane. How do we get away with this? How does this make sense? How does this make sense? Jude says, I've never been asked for my ID to vote in New York. I've never been asked to vote for my ID to vote in New York. Ever. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Guy on TikTok says he voted lots of times illegally. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I believe that they was allowing for a lot of illegal migrants to come over into the United States of America. We all know that migrants run New York City. We all know that migrants run New York City. Let me do a little bit of research. Migrants. 37 to 38% of New York City's population is foreign born, according to recent data from NYC.gov. Other sources indicating a figure around 3 million immigrants who make up this portion of the population and includes a diverse group from over 150 countries. Man, we basically have given this whole country over. We have literally given this country over. What did y'all think was going to happen eventually? What did y'all think was going to happen in the United States of America when you let the whole country be overran by people that was never born here and a lot of people that never came here legally? What did y'all think was going to happen? How did y'all think that this was going to play out? Crazy, bro. It's insane that we even having this conversation right now.
Actually happens to be an absolutely big gift to the Republican Party. You think people in North Carolina are going to accept this guy?
Yeah, no, it's. I've heard that before. For those of us who live here, it's not a gift, but
I know.
we're gonna make our way
breaks
through
my
it.
heart.
And I
Breaks
know
my
it's way
heart.
more than
It
that,
does.
chat. You know how I know it's way more? Because there's a lot of people that's undocumented. And we're not even talking about the migrant crisis that just happened, where a lot of people went to New York and Chicago.
After all the work that I did, and I'm sure it breaks your father's heart too.
Information.
Crazy, bro. Insane that we're having this conversation right now, that the whole country is just absolutely destroyed, in my opinion. The whole country is destroyed.